We're
Sure.
going. We're going.
We're live. It says we're
We're
live.
live.
We are live. We're
We're
like, screw it.
live.
We're just gonna hit.
We're alive.
We're just gonna hit the button and just hope for the best because goddamn, that was insanity.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Number one, welcome Aries season. Number two, welcome Mercury retrograde shadow.
Bravo, Mercury retrograde shadow. You're coming in swift and hot.
Thank you.
Taking advantage of the Aries energy and just came in blazing.
Chaos. Kick the door down.
Yeah.
Chaos.
And I'm just sitting here just like, we'll be fine. Just breathe. It's gonna be fine. It's okay. I can feel you fuming all those miles away.
Yeah. She nailed me, the vision of me to a T. Go ahead. How did I look to you?
It's like this Virgo fuming. It's like this silent fuming where it's like you're concentrating really hard on everything that's going wrong, right? But then you're like breathing very heavily through the nose, and it's like, and it's like the mouth is going, and it's just like this ultimate focused frustration, and it's such a Virgo thing. But I can just, and it's like even like the fingernails tapping on the counter too, and it's just like, what is that solving, Gwen? What is that doing? Absolutely nothing except raising your blood pressure.
You know what though? It's helping me focus on the problem solving task. What do I need to do to fix the problem? That's what's going on.
Yeah. But that was solid 10 minutes.
Different scenarios.
Maybe that's why I was like, I can't hear you all of a sudden. And it was like your audio was going really wonky, and I was like, is it me? Is this on my end? That's why I was like, I'll switch over to my phone because maybe it is. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was just, it is what it is, Gwen. She's like, I'm done. I'm done. Like, we haven't even started yet.
Here's the thing. Being a Virgo, I am like 6 times. Okay, so how did I figure it out? My sun, my rising, my Jupiter, my Chiron, my Lilith, my North Node are all in Virgo. First house Virgo. And so being so much ruled by Mercury, when the shadow part starts, I've always said this. It's like someone is with a bow and arrow, and I'm being pulled backwards.
Yeah.
Once that shadow period starts, and then whenever Mercury goes out of retrograde, my life bolts forward.
Slingshot forward.
There is always something. And let me tell you something. So much is happening. Like we've got, so Mercury goes retrograde on April Fool's Day.
And then we've got the eclipse, on the 8th.
Yes.
Which, I mean, I'm not sure if this, this is a good idea, but I'm going to jokingly say I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea because I'm going to be traveling with a group of people to another state while the eclipse is happening. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that at all.
Stop wherever you are and take in that moment. Appreciate that with who you're with.
Yeah, no, I'm going to.
That's a beautiful moment. So if you can take, time, even if you're, not together and you could, be on the phone together and visualize it together, whatever. And
Yeah,
it's a special time to connect
it
with
is.
people that you care about.
It
So
is,
if you
and
could,
that day's going to be a special day anyway.
yeah.
So I'm jazzed about it. So people are like, oh my God, it's retrograde with an eclipse. I'm like, oh my God, it's retrograde with an eclipse, and I'm going to go do this on that day. Yes. But that's just me. Yeah. I'm a little different.
That's awesome, though. Good for you. I'm
excited.
Are you taking bail money? Is the question.
I can't bail people out of jail for reasons. I'm not allowed to. So, because I'm not a U.S. citizen, and you have to be a U.S. citizen in order to bail people out of jail. So I can't do that.
No, I think the question
Good
was,
to know.
how do we get you out?
Oh God, well, you're just gonna have to leave me in there, honestly. Who's gonna want to bail me out? They'll be like, great, they've got her. We don't have to deal with it anymore.
Natalie!
She's their problem now.
How dare you talk about yourself like that?
Oh no, it would be hilarious. Can you imagine me, a psychic medium, in jail? Can you imagine?
Only if you could have your setup and you could podcast from there. That would
then we could make that work, because I would totally make that work for me. You know that I would. I would make that work for me. I would be like, listen, anybody who claims that they're innocent of murder, I got news for you. I know where the bodies are. I would become the justice system's best friend. No one would mess with me. Be like, give me those instant coffee grounds and the cinnamon shaker, and I would be totally doing some. Yeah, I'd make it work for me.
You do what you gotta do, man. I'm telling you.
We gotta just do what I gotta do. It's fine. Yeah. I could turn that into a whole TV show. Oh Jesus, yeah. That's funny.
We'll leave it up to Asen and Joe and let them handle all of that.
Yeah.
They got the knowledge on that. It'll be our next venture.
Oh my God. Yeah, they're like, well, this sucks, but here I am taking advantage of the situation as I can.
Hey, I'm just saying, if this turns that direction, it is Aries season. It is his season. He is in his prime.
Yeah. And next comes the Taurus season, and I am so excited for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so anyway, yes, we're all here. Hello. This is Lady Gwendolyn's Divination Night. Welcome. I'm Lady Gwendolyn. This is Miss Natalie of the Pendulum Staff.
Hi guys.
As always, we have a blast here. So welcome in, and you know the routine. If you want a reading, you leave your
first date.
It's not scrolling down there. But yeah, that thing.
First date, name, question. We don't do health. We don't do legal. We don't do pregnancy.
There it
That's
is.
it, isn't it? I'm like, I'm not missing anything, am I?
No.
It could be.
All right, Erica. So yeah, date of birth, darling. Said, can I get a reading or a card, please? But yes, we do have fun here. Oh my gosh, did you tune in Monday night?
For the for the pot for the
Yeah,
pot deck,
yeah,
I
the
watched bits and
teapot
pieces.
event.
I was in and out a couple different times because I had calls coming in on a network. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch and then answer, and then I was
Yeah.
back and forth. But it was awesome. I loved the deck. Oh, Teresa Clark from Scotland. I'm from Scotland too, originally.
Okay, so Erica, whatever comes forward. So 519.
Well, you're overwhelmed. Boxes and boxes and boxes and no idea where to start. And then there's also like arguments going on too. Like just pissed off people. Which, welcome to retrograde Aries season, folks. There's going to be miscommunications, and then there's going to be heated arguments, and people are going to get pissed off, and it's going to feel like everything is moving backwards, and people are going to get angry, and everybody's going through it. It's not just you. I wasn't pointing at you specifically, just the masses, okay? Right? Everyone is being affected by this.
Yes.
Everybody is.
Yes. Everybody I've talked to, my clients as well. It's been horrifying.
Right. Let me see for Arca. Arca, are you having like an argument with a dude, with a male, with a guy? Are you having an argument with a guy? Yeah, it's a family with the Ten of Cups, and somebody's not really happy because we got the Nine of Cups that came out like reversed. And there's the Devil card, so somebody's like feeling kind of trapped, and I would say that's you with the Queen of Cups, little miss. Like, I feel freaking everything. And I can hear you laughing, Arca. So like whoever this devil is right now, who's like literally, look at all that Aries energy in that devil card, like look at all that fire coming in and just making everything difficult. Really, really, really difficult. Okay, and you know as well as I do, Arca, the devil card doesn't mean that you're trapped forever. Okay, sometimes we just have to sit down and shut up and walk out of the room because we're not going to get anywhere with this motherfucker. Okay? So whoever's not happy right now, whoever's throwing a hissy fit and spilling all of their cups upside down, okay, that is your family, you need to just take a deep breath. Have a freaking bath, woman. All right? Be the Queen of Cups, okay? It's okay to feel your emotions, but you gotta let them go. All right, Four of Swords, my girl, take a rest. All right, this is a battle. I mean, look at him. He's just tenacious, and he's hard headed. And no matter what you do, he's got his own way to go. Okay, and he's gonna follow the rules that he's laid out for him. Okay, so you keep being the freaking sunshine, ray of sunshine that you freaking are, my love, and I love you to pieces. Okay. Done. Hope that makes sense for you. Making fun of myself there a little bit. Oh, look, 11 people are watching, and then right at that second, I saw 1414 on the timer. Is that weird? Is that shiny?
Awesome.
Is that shiny?
Yes. I love it whenever that happens like that.
Yep. Me too.
All right. Next up, we have Jessica, 714. What's going to be new in my life? And do y'all name a year? I swear I'm old enough. Or a card reading. Okay.
Do you want to take that one? Do you want me to do that one?
It's up to her. Jessica, do you have a preference on which one?
Yeah, pick a person. Pick a person.
Oh,
And for anybody who was wondering, that was the Garbage Pail Kids tarot deck that I was using.
okay. So, I never got to do any readings with the pot deck. So,
Go for it. Do it. I support it.
would you be, Jessica, okay, if I use the pot deck, the pot tarot
The
for your
Devil's
reading?
Lettuce, the Mary Jane.
This is just
It's
for
like y'all can
funsies.
fight over me. She's like, yes, go for it, please. She said, no, I'm already smoking right now. Like, why are you asking?
Let me tell you, I added a contest for this. So for each one of the suits, king and queen.
She's like, I love the weed. See? I'm like, she's sitting there smoking right now. Why are you even asking? I'm just kidding. But I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
So it's for all four suits, king and queens, and you'll see what the suits are. And
it's hilarious.
If you nominate someone who should be the king or queen of that suit, and if they win, you say why they should be. And then if they win, you and them both get a free reading from me using the Pot Tarot deck. So free readings for like so many people.
So many people.
So many people. Because we are pumped tonight. I'm telling you, I'm freaking wound. I don't have a bit of Aries in my chart, but I'm wound.
I freaked somebody out the other day with my Scorpio placement. So like, so don't fuck with you then. I was like, don't. I wouldn't if I were you.
So
wouldn't if I were you.
First card up would traditionally be the Four of Cups. It is the Four of Bongs.
Bongs.
Cups is bongs, Four of Bongs. So, Four of Cups was generally is someone is instigating love or instigating attention. So,
yeah.
Okay. All right. And then I think this is. Oh, this would be Two of Swords. So it's Two of Pipes.
Yep. Burning, cutting away.
Yeah.
Destruction.
Yep. Making that decision. You know, they're coming in, they're giving that attention. Do you want it? Do you want to walk away? Are you ready to make that decision?
Yeah.
And then, of course, this is my absolute favorite card. I am she is me, the Queen of Pentacles, aka the Queen of Buds. Look at that.
I love it.
It's
That's amazing.
So, yes, I feel like whatever is going on here, if this person is coming in to make that match, maybe you've said no previously, but now is the time to say yes. This is you making it on your terms, though. You setting this is the boundaries that I have and what I will accept. You're in control this time, and that's how it's going to work.
Correct.
Wow, that's kind of like you're reading about like taking the power back. Do we already have a theme for tonight? All right, who is next? Miss Sherry. Says, I know I sound like a broken record, but they go back to court Tuesday. Was wondering how it will go. May 2nd.
That goes under legal readings. So
no.
We can't go into that, but we can look into like the week, the month,
Okay,
see what comes out.
Yeah.
What you need to know.
How about you reword the question, Sherry?
Yeah. Just reword it in a way that we're not asking specifics.
Mm-hmm. I like the cards too. So, but that was a live that I did. It's on the Lady Gwendolyn YouTube and the Rowan Temple of Light YouTube. It's on there. You can go back and watch, and I go through every card, so you get to see the entire deck, the full unboxing of them. Need to know for the coming month, hon.
Just what you need to know. Pick your person, Poison.
No, she's got you this time. We're going back and forth.
Are we going to do that? We're going to do the back and forth?
Yeah.
All right.
Executive decision.
You're like, my show, my rules. Damn it. Okay, fine. I love that, though. That's hilarious.
You never hear anything like that out of me.
I swear. The two of us, when we get together in person, it is just as bad, if not worse.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it is just as bad, if not worse. So
speaking of that, you can see us together and
you're like, speaking of that whole show, if you want to see it in person, if you want to witness this in like live in color, you can. Way to start that, Sel. I broke her. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, Sherry. I am shuffling. It's just, yeah.
Beltane in the Hills 2024, May 11th at Edith E. Burrell Riverfront Park in Star City, just outside of Morgantown, West Virginia, from noon to 5. And we will have the special May Queen ceremony, which Miss Natalie
or King
May Royalty ceremony, because we have 3 men and 2 women, female, they, them, and everything. It is
we've got multiple genders nominated.
Yes, it's great. Absolutely great. So excited
it's
for
awesome.
This year. So anyway, that is all happening there.
That's awesome.
So
I'm super excited. I'm gonna be there.
We are open for vendors right now. So if you're interested, reach out to either one of us. As a former May Royalty herself, she is involved in doing her own thing. She's working on her own projects. So
I'm working my own thing.
Yes. So
yes.
We'll see what everybody's got going on. It's gonna be fun. Anyway,
Miss Sherry, I've got stuff for you. Okay, coming up this month, we've got this king in your life, okay? And you have had enough laying down and taking the bullshit and taking all of the harsh words, and just it's just been one thing after another, all these little cuts, okay? And you took your relationship with the Four of Wands and the Hierophant in reverse, and you kind of turned everything on its head. With the Moon reverse, you saw through all of the confusion that he was trying to lay down, and look at you with the Knight of Cups moving on to go and brave some new seas, okay? Have some hope, some positivity that things are going to go the way that you want them to go. All right? If you sit in all of this negativity still, after everything that you've just gone through, that is on you. Okay? And I say that with love. That is on you. All right? But this Wheel of Fortune's coming out and saying that this big change, and it is a big change that's coming your way, is like whatever it is that you did or have been doing, it's the right thing to do, okay? It is the thing worth investing in, and now you've got this brand new emotional start, and while you might be feeling emotionally overwhelmed, also allow yourself to be overwhelmed by the positivity that's coming your way instead of the negativity that you're letting go of. Hope that makes sense. Let me know if it does, or if it doesn't.
Okay. Alrighty. I was just checking to make sure we didn't have anything else going on.
But if anybody wants a reading, put your name, your phone, your name and your phone number. No, your name and your birthday. I'm like, put your name and your phone number, and I'll give you a call. Totally
Only
kidding.
You.
That would be funny. Can you imagine like a psychic just like randomly like calling? Being like, I have a
that would
message
be
for
an
you.
interesting podcast. Psychic hotline.
Listen. Listen.
Oh, come on! We're Earth signs. We can do this.
It's been brought up by several of my friends who are like, you should do an OnlyFans, and I'm like, for what? And they're like, for psychic readings. And I'm like, yeah, no, no. Like, even if I market myself just as that, we all know the people that are on that site. Okay, so no. Absolutely not.
Hello, Christy. Okay, so
just saying hello.
We do have one, Nikki.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
You're welcome, Sherry.
Yeah, Nikki's up. 5/28/91.
What's your turn, is it? Or is it still my turn?
Yeah. Get for it.
Just
since you offered, I shall not stop you.
It was the slow. It was just the slow, like, cup to the lip. I'm like, really? Really? Like, yeah, no, you can take this one again. That's fine. and then the turn as well. Like, I'm gonna avoid eye contact as well.
Okay, so I just have to say this, you all. The reason why Natalie and I click so well is because my best friends, the majority of my lifelong friends, are May Tauruses. Natalie?
I'm like right near the end of April Taurus, but it's my personality is kind of, yeah, it's aggressive in ways, but it's hilarious, I think, or at least I'm told.
So it's like, you know, a match there. Even my cat is a May Taurus. I mean, come on. I realize that is like the most messed up things, but that's like what my soul has decided to surround myself with this go round, I guess.
You know, I am surrounded by Leos, Virgos, Pisces, Geminis. Those are the ones that I collect in multiples.
Mhm.
It's not just like, oh yeah, no, I've got one friend who is. It's like, no. I have like 5 people who were all who are all like this, and then I have like 7 friends who are all this. Okay, and it's not a coincidence. I feel like it's not a coincidence. I feel like that's on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gemini's for the freaking win, says Nikki. Crazy asses.
I was raised, my grandparents were 2 Geminis. And that was a rough house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, all right, back to business here. So I know we're having
Nikki.
fun, we're cutting loose, but okay, so
Nikki. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna work out of order here because I can hear Shane screaming at me. He's like, you gotta let her know. You're not alone. He's around you. Okay, literally hanging over your damn shoulder, breathing down your freaking neck. Okay, because that's what brothers do. Okay, even when they're on the other side, that's what they do. And you know as well as I do that he literally resides in your home. So it is what it is. But have you actually answered your calling, my friend? And I know that you're going to end up messaging me for like 3 hours after this, and that's okay. But this calling that you have, look at this sword that you are wielding. And you know exactly what you have to do with this sword. And you have got to start cutting things, and you have got to start breaking the freaking chain, my friend. Okay, and I know that you know this, and I know that you've been working really hard on doing that, but there are still some people and still some situations that you have got to let go of. And it's basically just saying no to whatever the future could have been, okay? Or saying no to somebody coming back into your life. Saying no to a storm that you know is looming over because somebody might be calling and saying, oh my God, somebody is like really, really sick, or somebody is doing this, or someone's doing that, all right? There's great severing, this big Mars energy. Gee, I wonder what's coming up. Mars retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and all of like that anger and all of that Aries energy. There's going to be a blowout. And it is okay. You're not for everybody. You have to march away to the beat of your own drum, my girl, and I'll be the freaking drummer behind you, sitting there doing a freaking badass rhythm, all right, and jamming out behind you, be like, here we go, we're walking away from all the BS, and I can hear you laughing, okay? You've got to surrender to the flow of life, okay? You've got to find time to bring joy into your life instead of having people suck the sunshine out. Okay? I love you. Hope that makes sense for you.
So the next
test me out later.
The next person asked if you could have a pendulum reading.
Sure. Why not? Lovely. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Is it lovely telling him, like, look at all this chaos? You're like, that's great. I'm just kidding.
So go ahead and ask the question, hon.
Yeah.
Gemini's are the win. No, okay. So my little is a Leo. I'm a Virgo. She's a Leo.
That face is so Leo, Gwen. Her face is so ridiculously Leo. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's just, it is proudly upon her. That sign is proudly upon her. There's some people I look at instantly and I'm like, oh yeah, no, I know exactly what you are. Just because of what their face looks like.
Yeah.
And it freaks people out sometimes. It freaks people. They're like, how do you know that?
Yeah, I see that message.
Hi.
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 Hi. Um,
Take a deep breath. Go get a glass of water.
I got a drink right here.
One psycho. Thanks, Shannon.
Okay, so if you had that question for the pendulum reading, and then I thought there was someone else. Linda, you
Linda
didn't.
McCade.
Yes.
You want to take that one? The
Um.
romance.
mm,
Romance and love. You want me to take it? It's up to you.
It's not easily accessible. I'm dying to use the what's the T one, but that would be aggressive for that reading.
Marty, all you got to do, my dude, is put down your birth date and your question, because we got to make sure, even though we all know that you're over a certain age, you still have to do it because legalities. And then if you have a person that you want to do the reading, then you can pick your person. Poison person? Yes. Pick your poison person.
You don't know what you're gonna get with me and you though.
Or with me, literally, some people are like, I don't want to know, because I have a tendency of saying the wrong thing, or the right, the thing that people didn't want me to say or talk about usually comes up.
All right, Linda, the cards have a story to tell. First things first. Okay, so this is the Cosmic Dreamer Oracle. Okay, so the first one is the Enchantress, and this is your ability to, I wouldn't say control the situation or manipulate, but I feel like really dig into, let yourself go, be free in that situation. Really let yourself get involved. So that's what I feel about this relationship. That's where it has gone. The next card, Quantum Leap. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love that. I love this. This is the one that I debuted last week. But Quantum Leap is going into the unknown. So I feel like this relationship is absolutely a romantic one. He does care about you. While it is complicated right now, I feel like that leap, this quantum leap, is about to happen. So I see this and I automatically think about the movie. It's because that's the way my mind goes. But the butterfly effect. So don't let anything that happened in the past affect what is about to happen in the future. Keep that in the past. That doesn't need to be carried forward because it will mess everything up. Just leave it behind. So when the time comes and the complications are over, jump. Take that massive leap and do it holding hands. I hope that helps.
Take a deep breath before you do it, but you'll be fine.
Yep. Because nothing that's ever worth it is easy.
Marty picked me.
Okay.
career and love.
So we're still waiting for Cass to do the pendulum question. And so I'm
Yeah.
looking for that.
I looked through too and I didn't see
Okay.
anything.
Never know what's going to come out of either of your mouth. It's always said nicely, though.
It's like, yeah, I don't
With
either. I never
respect.
know what's going to come out of my mouth either.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I drove 2.5 hours and risked rain to go to an event in the woods for Gwen, and we were the only ones who showed up. So she knew I was nuts. We both were. Oh, hi, Ray. I'm sorry. I'll shut up now.
You're fine. You're fine. You know me. I'm going to sit here and shuffle
Okay.
and do my thing so you can sit and talk about stuff while I'm getting Marty's stuff prepped.
Good.
Cool. All right, Marty, my dude, you got some stuff going on, and it's okay. We'll get through it together, okay? So, the Hierophant in reverse, all right? There's a relationship, whether it's a marriage or a long-term relationship, that's come to an end, or is coming to an end, or needs to come to an end, okay? Whatever that means for you. It shows to me, like, with this Three of Coins in reverse, it's not working anymore. It's not working, okay? And that's just kind of how it is. Does it suck? Yeah, kind of, a little bit. Three of Swords, kind of a shitty situation. That's okay. Sometimes hearts have to be broken in order to find happiness in another situation. It's like if something's not working, and no matter what you've done to try to fix it and it's still not working, then sometimes it's just not fixable. You know what I mean? I do feel like that there is somebody else around you who is really, really generous with you, their time, their energy, all of that stuff, right? Like Six of Coins is a very generous card, okay? But this change that needs to happen, and you've got to kind of go with the flow, with the Wheel of Fortune, all right? Things are changing at a cellular, spiritual level. Let it happen. Don't fight it. Okay, just word of the wise, don't fight it. Seven of Coins, continue to water your garden. And I say that in a way that's like, do what nourishes your soul, because the more that you do what makes you happy, the more you're going to bloom and blossom, and things around you are going to as well. Okay, Ten of Wands in reverse, you're letting go of a lot of just bullshit, a lot of weight, a lot of other people's like just crap and laundry and burdens that aren't even yours to carry. Let that shit go because it's not yours. Let somebody else behind you pick it up. All right. Don't see yourself as the bad guy. Like this Knight of this King of Wands, he came out reversed, but I want to show you like this guy here, he's fiery, right? But he's coming out reversed. Okay, so it's like you're not doing things because you're being mean or because you're being hateful or spiteful or anything like that. If anything, you realize that, like with this Four of Wands in reverse, the relationship that you have is not working, and you've got to set some boundaries in your life in order for things to move forward in the way that you want them to. Okay, even this card of water your garden is sitting right here on the top of my other deck. That's weird. It's like I literally just said those exact words. I must be psychic. What do you think? When it comes to the work situation, forge, don't follow. you're going to become a leader, or you need to become a leader, or you need to apply yourself to become a leader. Take control, be in control, whatever it is. You've earned the right to become a leader or take that role of leadership. The Seven Star Sister says that you were birthing creation, like things are happening, all right? Things are happening, and things are happening that are going to make you happy. But you've also got to realize that you are worth this. Okay? Don't think that you're not going to be successful. All right? All of this, like, I'm not sure, I'm not sure, I'm not sure. Zoom out. Realize that that whole situation, it doesn't matter. If somebody's offering you a job and says, well, like, you're worth it, take it. All right? Doors are opening for you. Go through the door and say, yes, please, thank you. Okay? Hope that makes sense for you.
Awesome. So Shannon is next. And I'm going to give you that one too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just...
on a roll. Now, why would I mess with you? With
like, don't mess with it. Don't mess with the flow, man. Don't mess with the flow.
Absolutely
don't mess
not.
With the flow. Look what Marty said.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
It's like spot on. Oh, we've got somebody in the audience who shouldn't be here.
Okay.
Check the comments. I was like, oh, that doesn't look right.
Done. Actually, I had one.
Receiving on Monday?
I had one Monday night. So. Anyway, now I forgot. Oh yeah, Shannon. So, how exhausted you seeing me being on Monday? Whoever wants to take it, and I already volunteered you, so she's already into it. That concentration.
Sorry. The picture on the card has got me laughing because I'm like, oh yeah, no, I can totally see her like that. And I'll explain why in a minute.
Okay.
I'll explain why in a minute. It's funny as hell though. Okay. As far as how this is gonna go, right? Because you know me, I gotta go from like the beginning, like to the end of how like your day is gonna go, or how a situation starts out and then ends. All right. So we've got this 8 of Wands. You're going into this like saddles blazing, but like if you look at this, look at the eyeballs popping out of the face. I mean. It's like literally waking up and having like 7 cups of coffee and just screaming through traffic, like white knuckling it and going, ah! Just like that is literally how you're going into this. All right, you're going into this whole situation like, let's go, motherfuckers! I am so ready to go. All right, and it's kind of funny because yeah. Yeah. All right. So you're going to go into it like kind of crazy. All right. I feel like you're going to be spent at the end of it. And the only reason I say that word is because I've got the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse sitting next to each other. And it's like, I don't feel like that this is just like your pockets are going to be empty or you're not getting value or anything like that. I feel like you're just going to be spent. All right, I just feel like that, like all of the energy and things that you've earned or accumulated is just dumped out. That's kind of how I look at it. Okay, it's kind of like just emptying out your pockets because someone's turned you upside down and just taken everything that you've got. Okay, Four Swords, you're literally just gonna want to curl up in bed at the end of the day and be like, okay, I'm done. And it's gonna be more of like a mental exhaustion than a physical exhaustion. And even as I say that, like there's Five of Swords here, but like look at his head there. I feel like it's gonna be more mental defeat than it's gonna be physical defeat. You might end up having a throbbing headache. Bring water with you and migraine medicine. Okay? You know as well as I do, if I tell you to bring something with you on the day, bring it with
Yes.
you. You know, okay? But again, at the end of everything, Knight of Swords. I mean, look at that chaotic, impulsive energy. Just, I'm going to go into battle, and I don't care what anybody says. like, just two metal rods in a lightning storm. Bring it on. I don't even care what happens. Okay, so yeah.
Just wake up and be like, let the chaos begin.
Literally, like when it starts out with like the Eight of Wands and then ends with the Knight of Swords. I mean, literally, these are the same card.
Yeah.
These are the same thing. These are the same energy. Okay, so it's like if you just go into it and just, you'll be all right. Okay, you're just gonna have to white knuckle it and get some mocha lattes or whatever. And just, call us in the middle of the day to vent about it. Whatever you got to do, babe.
Yep. You got either one of us. We volunteer.
Or a multitude of group chats to pick from, because we're probably in one of them.
Yeah.
Frappuccinos, whatever it is. I was like, I can totally see like some like iced coffee thing. I don't drink coffee. It's a cup of lies. It's a cup of lies. It smells wonderful. It smells amazing the second I taste it. I'm like, that is not what I was smelling. Why is it lying to me? It lies. It's a cup of lies.
Oh.
And then it's disappointing. So I don't like it, which is why I drink copious amounts of tea.
Well, I have a coffee bone to pick with Asen tomorrow night, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to poke the bear at the beginning of Aries season, so.
But that's why I like the mocha fraps with the extra chocolate. See, I said mocha. I was like, I can see mocha something. Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. That's our show for tonight. I'm sorry that we got started so late, but thank you all for sticking in there and joining us. But let's see, taking next week off. No Divination night, and we will come back on April 3rd with Amber Owens. That will be the season finale for season 4. So. Thank you, Miss Natalie, for joining
You're
again
welcome.
through multiple seasons, because it's always fun and we love you here. So
I love being here.
I will see you tomorrow night with Asen on Coffee and Tea live on these stations at 8 p.m. So
2
good
shows
night.
in a row.
Oh, I've been live 3 days this week, and woo!
Yeah. Get it.
And at the end, I'm poking the bear, so it'll be it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right. Good night, everybody. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.